James Cameron, the visionary auteur behind some of cinema's most groundbreaking spectacles, from the oceanic depths of the abyss to the Pandora-spanning Avatar saga, has once again proven his unparalleled ability to blend spectacle with substance. With Avatar, Fire and Ash, the third installment in the billion-dollar franchise set for theatrical release on December 19, Cameron delves deeper into the Nausicaä world, confronting not just interstellar conflicts but the primal cycles of human violence that mirror our own fractured reality. In a revelatory interview with the Associated Press, the 71-year-old director laid bare the film's thematic core, an unflinching examination of how grief and trauma perpetuate endless loops of retribution, urging audiences to break free before it's too late. That grief, loss, trauma fuels the fire of hate, and it loops endlessly, Cameron explained, his words carrying the gravitas of a man who has spent decades exploring humanity's dual capacity for wonder and destruction. The film's title, Fire and Ash, evokes the scorched aftermath of battle, where embers of rage smolder into infernos across generations. Cameron draws stark parallels to contemporary crises, citing the protracted agonies in Ukraine, Gaza, and Sudan as harrowing exemplars. "We see it in Ukraine, we see it in Gaza, we see it in Sudan," he noted somberly. "There's so many things that become generational, they just propagate through time. Those guys hurt us, therefore we must fight back." This isn't didactic preaching, it's woven into the narrative's fabric, where Jake Sully, Sam Worthington, and Neytiri Zoe Saldana grapple with personal vendettas amid a burgeoning Nausicaä civil war, forcing viewers to confront their own complicity in cycles of vengeance. Critics who've previewed the film are already hailing it as a triumph, praising Cameron's evolution from visual wizard to emotional alchemist. Film critic Courtney Howard captured the essence in her glowing review. "It reminds us what movie theaters were built for." 3 films in, James Cameron still has the sauce, making the epic spectacular feel emotionally impactful. A glorious saga. Bold, brilliant and awesome in every way, this is what movie theaters were built for. Howard's words underscore Cameron's defiance of streaming's convenience, insisting on the communal catharsis of IMAX screens where Pandora's flames leap into collective consciousness. Similarly, Sean Tajapur lauds the technical wizardry. Fire and Ash continues to push boundaries with every frame. "I may not be the biggest Avatar superfan, but it proves once again that James Cameron can and will always deliver the ultimate cinematic spectacle, pushing visuals. From performance capture innovations that make Nausicaä's tales twitch with lifelike nuance to bioluminescent ecosystems that pulse with procedural magic, the film is a feast for the senses, but Cameron ensures the heart beats loudest. The genesis of Fire and Ash traces back to Cameron's insatiable curiosity, sparked by indigenous cultures and environmental pleas during Avatar's 2009 debut. That film, a record-shattering $2.9 billion behemoth, wasn't just eye candy, it was a manifesto against exploitation, drawing fire from conservatives who decried its white guilt undertones. Undeterred, Cameron expanded the universe in 2022's The Way of Water, introducing underwater clans and family fractures that grossed another $2.3 billion. Now, Fire and Ash ignites interclan rivalries, introducing fire-wielding ash people led by a formidable Cliff Curtis, whose volcanic domain challenges the water-bound Metkayina and forest-dwelling Omadikeya. Jake's brood, now teenagers navigating puberty's pangs amid peril, amplifies the stakes, with Miles Quaritch's Stephen Lang, recombinant sun spider Jack Champion, embodying the blurred lines between enemy and kin. Cameron's directive to fight back isn't a call to arms but a plea for introspection. He envisions Pandora as a mirror, reflecting how unresolved wounds, personal or planetary, breed monstrosity. In crafting the script over years of global travels, from New Zealand's fjords to Hawaii's lava flows, Cameron consulted anthropologists and conflict mediators, ensuring authenticity in depicting trauma's ripple effects. The film's action sequences, choreographed with Weta Digital's bleeding-edge tech, aren't gratuitous. They're visceral metaphors for rage's futility, where ash-choked skies symbolize the haze of inherited hate. Neytiri's arc in particular, evolves from serene matriarch to vengeful warrior, her Iwa connection strained by loss, forcing a reckoning with forgiveness's radical act. Beyond plot, Fire and Ash advances Cameron's eco-warrior ethos, spotlighting climate parallels. Pandora's ravaged skies echo Earth's wildfires, a nod to his deep-sea expeditions revealing ocean acidification's toll. Production anecdotes abound, Worthington's freediving training for authenticity, Saldana's motion capture marathons in LED-walled volumes, highlighting the grueling artistry behind the gloss. Cameron, Ever the innovator, integrated AI for crowd simulations but kept human animators at the helm, preserving the soulful imperfections that elevate CGI to art. As release nears, anticipation builds, with early screenings teasing a runtime pushing 3 hours of immersive wonder. Cameron's optimism tempers the film's darkness. He believes storytelling can disrupt cycles, much like Avatar galvanized conservation. We must fight back, he insists, not with fists but empathy. In theaters come December 19th, audiences will emerge not just dazzled, but transformed, ready to quench their own fires of hate with understanding's waters. Cameron's saga endures as cinema's boldest bet, that spectacle, wedded to substance, can heal a world on the brink.